Hey, and welcome to Cincinnati, Ohio Living. Today, we're going to do part 2 of Mason, Ohio. We're going to take a look at some of the areas of new development so you can see if one of these specific neighborhoods might be the next place that you want to call home. I'm Angela Evans with Cincinnati, Ohio Living. While this video is called part 2, you're not going to miss anything by watching them out of order. So in case you haven't seen part 1 yet, at the very end of this video, I will link to that so that you can check that one out as well. Are you ready to take a look at some exciting new developments here in Mason? Let's go. All right, so our first stop to look at newer builds is this one right here behind me. It's listed at $549,900. It was built in 2020, so at the time of this video, it makes it only 4 years old. It's a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath. It's about 2,200 square feet. We are at the very northern edge of the Mason area. We are just north of Four Bridges, which is a really, really popular area. This neighborhood overall is extremely desirable. Sidewalks everywhere, underground utilities, a lot of little lakes throughout, walking places. I would say that most of these homes are a little bit more cookie cutter. You do have, majority of the homes are vinyl siding. Some of them do have small portions that are brick. As you go through certain parts in the subdivision, you do have full brick homes still. So obviously that was an option, most likely an upgrade when building. But overall, this is just a really peaceful community out here. It's a Saturday evening and it is quiet. But there are people out walking, out in their yards working, but nothing crazy. So if you really want to be in the Mason area and you really want new construction, but financially it's just not possible, you might look into many of the new developments that are just a few years old and can offer you a lot of the same amenities that you want in that new construction, but with a little bit lower price tag. Mason is super close to Deerfield Towne Center and also Liberty Center. And there's just no shortage at all of shopping and dining here in Mason. Pretty much any restaurant you could possibly want is going to be located here in Mason. Crooked Tree Preserve is a newer subdivision here. And the home that we are taking a look at is located right over here in a subdivision that is connected. And as we zoom out a little bit, you can see that we are just northeast of Four Bridges, which is a really popular area. With the Four Bridges Country Club. We also have the Heritage Club just south. So now we're going to take a look at the next area of new development. The next one that we're going to take a look at is the Estates of Mason on Coxsmith Road. So you're right here at Coxsmith Road, this area of new development that we're taking a look at. So there's only 6 home sites here. And they're about half-acre lots. You have easy access to I-71. You're in Mason School District. They have a 2-story, a ranch, and different unique floor plans that they offer according to their website. They have Energy Smart Homes, James Hardy siding. They all have unfinished basements, 9-foot basement walls. And this is built by Ashford Homes, and you can take a look at a couple of the floor plans here that they have. They have several floor plans, actually. It says their grand opening promotion is a free finished basement. So one important thing to note is that before you ever go to a model home, you always want to check in with your realtor and take them there with you on your first visit. They can really help guide you through that process and make sure that it has everything that you're really looking for. They're not just trying to sell you on that specific home in that community. So you can see a couple aerial pictures here on their website in the surrounding areas. You're pretty close to the Grizzly Golf and Social Lodge. Like I said, you're very close to Kings Island. And here's some footage here where you can see that they have started to lay out the lots and are in the very beginning phases of building. And then Ashford also has some homes in the Crooked Tree Preserve, which is a really popular neighborhood. You're nestled in a 50-acre preserve. You're located near parks, the Liberty Center Mall, obviously restaurants, shopping, Kings Island, and you're in the Mason City schools. You also have some paved walking trails, a community garden, and a pool and pool house. So these homes are a lot larger. Not a lot larger. These homes are definitely larger. They're going to run you more in the 1 million plus range. You can see here what the overall development looks like in the different phases. So they have a section of luxury homes, estate homes, and then future lots that are going to be built on. And again, these are going to be energy smart homes, hardy siding, crown molding, Pella wood windows, things like that. So that's another community out there. There is another subdivision that Dries is building. It's called Ainsley, and these homes are right around $1 million as well. It's an upscale new home community with walking and bike paths and in a convenient location. According to their website, they are close to the golf courses, Lindner Family Tennis Center, Kings Island, Deerfield Towne Center, and Liberty Center shopping, along with being close to the highway. So most of these are already completed, but I believe there are still 1 or 2 available. One of those is probably the model home. So they're getting near the end of this development, as you can see here from when I drove down the street, just taking a look at it. All right, and the last community that I wanted to highlight is the Mosaic Community that is being anchored by the iconic Dorothy Lane Market. If you have been to Dayton, you know what the Dorothy Lane Market is, but it is going to be located at the Mason Montgomery Road and Western Row Road, and it's going to be a pedestrian-friendly community. It's going to have over 100 homes, lakes, pathways, parks, and then also going to have some dining, bars, and shops around there as well. So that's a really exciting community. You can kind of take a look. So Dorothy Lane right here is in the beginning building phases. You can see that as you drive down the Celebration Way here. And then over to your right is going to be the home sites. And then to your left, you are going to have some retail and restaurants, some landominium patio homes. So it's going to be a really, so they have courtyard ranch homes. Those are in like the $800,000 range. They do have other townhomes. Looks like those are all in the $600,000 range. They're going to have 9 acres of green space there. They're going to have a central village green. So this little map here gives you a good idea of where it fits. You're actually right between the Manor House and Luxottica here. You're located pretty close to 71. And there's tons, just south is the new Procter & Gamble Mason Business Center. You have Mercy Health down there as well, along with Deerfield Towne Center. Downtown Cincinnati is just 20 miles away. So that's, depending on traffic, 30, 45-minute drive. I would say plan on 45-minute drive. Mason Community Center is just north here. You have your Grizzly Golf and Social Lodge over here. So and the Lindner Family Tennis Center, Kings Island. So tons and tons of stuff right around this new Mosaic community. Again, if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and use the contact information in the description box below. I'd love to meet you there and walk around the site when they are ready for people to start looking and purchasing lots. So give me a call. Mason has so much to offer to its residents, from the over 300 acres of parks to the award-winning public schools to the amenities like Kings Island and Great Wolf Lodge, not to mention countless golf courses and other shopping and dining. Remember, this is my part 2 Mason video, so if you haven't seen part 1 yet, go ahead and make sure you check that out now so you can see a few more houses in different price ranges and learn a little bit more about the Mason community.